G'day and welcome back to DoughBoy Gaming and our ongoing Let's Play series for Frostpunk. Okay, so get back here where we're meant to be. So we're going to continue on. So at the moment we're not going too bad. Our hope is dwindling, which we need to fix up a bit. We need to get that a little bit higher. Our discontent has raised a little bit with bad healthcare, cold at home. So we'll try and fix that up. We've got a couple of missions over here to do. Take care of the ill, which will decrease our discontent a little bit. Make homes livable and to build 3 shrines. So that's a couple of things we need to concentrate on. If you have a look at our resources, we've got a fair bit of coal at the moment. We need to keep going with the coal. Timber and all that. We're going to need to get this one over here. Our sawmill is inoperative. That's because we're at resting time, so there is 10 assigned to that. Is there? No, there's not. So let's assign 10 people to that. Alright, so let's have another quick look before we actually start off the game time again. Down here we've got a couple of resource depots. That's okay. On our coal mine, we've obviously lost a couple of engineers. They may have been injured or become sick. Our steelworks is okay. Now we're at the point where having some extra people available here, we could probably Skype them over here and get a lot of stuff going here. Our hunters' huts are virtually fully manned. Our hothouse is virtually fully manned. What have we got down here? Our cookhouse. We need to worry about that later. Our medical posts, but like I said, we do need to provide treatment for the ill, so remaining 15. I thought I had another medical treatment area. We've got a house of prayer. So need to build 3 shrines. So let's have a look and see technology-wise. Lighter scouts. So at the moment we're doing Steam Steelworks. So that one we'll let go. I think our next one we might come in and do either cookhouse installation, hunting tactics, or flying hunters. And we'll get those going. Don't worry about hothouse installation at the moment because we're not doing hothouses. But if we were to do that, we certainly would look at that. So that's okay for the moment. Our scouts, we've got a set of scouts that need to be sent out. We're going to send them over here to the American camp so they can go off on their merry way. That's all well and good. Okay, back to the city. Alright, so we need to do some housing and look after some medical. Alright, so let's have a look. So we'll do all this while we're paused still. Our bunkhouse, we need wood and steel. So steelworks, we've got coal there. We've got that. Got plenty of coal on the ground. So steelworks are going to be an issue. So let's see if we can build a steelworks, which we can. So we'll build another steelworks there. We'll build the road across to there. And that will help us out with getting some steel stockpiled. And then we also probably want to look at doing a coal thumper or a wall drill for timber. So sure, we might come back to that. We might just sort of leave that for the moment and come back to that. So let's look at, yes, we need to get timber and steel. That's our priority at the moment. So if we get that done, we'll get that working. We might even do, in fact, that's what we will do. We'll make, oh, it's not cooled down yet. Okay, I was going to put another 24-hour shift on the steelworks. Anyway, let's get started. We'll fast forward a little bit to go through to the working day, and just see how we fare with that. Restocking our infirmary with full staff. Okay, so we're coming out to 4:30, so it won't be long and they'll start transitioning ready for the working day. The Londoners gained more followers. So we've got to watch the Londoners as well. So we've just got to watch out we don't give them too much of a foothold. How are we going to survive? What should we do? Well, I don't know. Bunkhouse there is chilly. So we're going to need to extend this as well if we can at some point. $6 a.m. Oh, it's reverted back again a little bit of time. So what do we need for a bunkhouse? So we're going to need 3 bunkhouses basically. 20 wood, 10 steel. So I'm effectively going to need 30 steel. So this should start being constructed, which it is. Lovely. There's all our hunter-gatherers coming back. So our food's going to be stockpiled nicely. Our cookhouse, though, is not functioning, and now it's going to start functioning, which is great. So that'll start converting the food, will it? Requires raw food. Well, there's plenty of raw food. No, there's not. There's not much raw food because we've already done it. Okay. I'll just shut up. I won't bother about talking about that. Okay, steelworks up and running. Go, go, go. Right, let's build some bunkhouses. So we'll build 1, 2, and 3. Either side of the shrines, they'll be happy there. Medical. Patients. Okay, I have this habit of making all my patients being terminally ill. Never a really good thing. 10 more people need to be fixed up. Now, that could be problematic because we're not going to have enough time to do that. Work more efficiently. So we're going to put that there. So they'll work more efficiently at the steel mill. And then we're going to put another one here. They'll work more efficiently there. And then if we put another one, well, there's no working there. We'll put another one over here when we can. 10 wood, 10 steel. So we need some more steel. Okay, so efficiency is at 90%. This one here is running at 100%, which is good. Hopefully they should start building that. Then that'll build our efficiency even higher. Research, we already did a research. Scouts number 1 have returned. Okay, so let's have a look at this. So, whoops. Go back into there. Go back into there. What did our scouts bring us? Did I miss the window? Must have. Oh, I don't know what they brought us. Okay, so we're going to send you out to... Now, see if I go to Freshwater Springs... where does it tell me? Oh, I'll go Snowcliff. That'll do. Why can't? Oh, I've got to select it first, and then... No. Oh, I'm just pressing wrong buttons left, right, and centre. Just go there. Let's just go. 2 days and 2 hours. Right. I'll muck about. I was trying to work out whether it was quicker to go via the other area first. All right, so we've only got 2 people needing housing, which is sehr gut. So let's build another bunkhouse just to make sure they're okay. At least partially contained out from outside of the elements. Now, take care of the... We're about to fail on that one. Time left, 50 minutes. Yeah, we're not going to get that one in. So, 3 shrines. Why aren't our shrines being built? Waiting for workers. Haven't we got any spare workers? Oh, pause. That'll help. There they go. They're going up there to work on the shrine. So now we're coming to the end of the working day. Healthcare promise broken. There you go. Hope falls and discontent rises. Charming. It's just what we wanted. So shrines are being built. 1, 2. Okay, now we've got scouts waiting. We're going to explore. The American camp was well supplied with everything except food. Searching the tents, we found more victims of hunger. Most of them have badly worn but sophisticated artificial limbs bearing a company symbol, the Tesla Manufacturing. We can only bury them and take their equipment. Temporary settlement is a site that we've discovered. We're going to get 1 steam core and 68 steel, which is great, but we're going to send him over here to the temporary settlement first and then send them back with the steel. Because at the moment we've got plenty of steel, got plenty of wood now too, so we need to look at setting up another couple of resource buildings, resource depots. So we're going to do that right now. We'll put 3 of them in. Why 3, you say? Because we don't want to get caught out. Pre-planning is the way to go. Now we've got to try and get a really good stockpile of food and all these sort of resources. Because otherwise later on when we start getting the big storm coming through, we are going to be well and truly under the pump. Now, what I say we're going to do first? We're going to do cookhouse installation and we're going to do these. So let's do hunting tactics, employ fewer people. Let's do that one because that will actually mean we can get some more workers available to us to do other stuff. We've got 44 sick, 2 of them gravely. Well, of course they're gravely because apparently they're all dying. That there, that's been collected, which is good. So what we will do, actually, is we'll put another coal thumper in here. We'll then put a resource thingy here, and then that's all well and good. We're good from there. Let's have a look at our laws again. Let's do an extended shift. Will we sign? Yeah, let's just do that because that means we can extend our shifts. Doesn't mean we will, but we've just got that set up ready to go. Do I need a coal thumper? Do I need a coal thumper? It's a good question well asked. Not at the moment. We don't have the staff yet. Once I've got the staff, I will, or the amount of persons without jobs, we'll get that done. Steel factory is up and running. Our shrine is up and running. So efficiency, it's closed. So that's why we're not going to get anything there. What we need to do though is get a bit of heat up there, and then we can run that 24/7. We'll just turn it on for an extra shift. I just want to make sure it's a little bit warmer. All right. What is next? So Nancy Bell's a bit busy. Let's fast forward again through time for the night. We're going to finish those off, hopefully. And they have. It's all good. They're now going to go get warm, hopefully. We won't kill any more off. London's gained more followers. Yep, okay, that's okay. We have a plan for the Londoners. We do have a plan. Scouts have reached the temporary settlement. Okay, stop. There we go. Right. So we'll go over and have a look at the temporary settlement. So we're going to explore. Temporary settlement, memory of injustice. The centre of the settlement is marked with an upright boulder. On its roughly planed face, someone chiselled the following: May God forgive the genius who sacrificed human lives in the name of progress, for we can't. Exiles of the Tesla City. We won't touch the monument, but we decided to dismantle the huts for wood. So 220 wood and 1 steel core. Very good. Okay, so now they can come back because we want to use those resources. That's all good. So we go back down in here. Now, at the moment, we're okay. We're probably going to have a look at doing another one for coal, but at the moment, we won't push our luck here. Now, food is going to be an issue. So food is going to be one of the things we need to look at. So obviously we've got the research going for our, research over here for our hunting tactics, which is okay. But I'm thinking that 35 raw food per day as opposed to 17 raw food per day. So straight away that's going to give us double effectively. But its heating level becomes an issue. So what we might do is if I put thinking, and yes, it hurts. Let's do it. Let's do it. And then we'll do a steam generator, and we'll put a heat pump up here to keep this part a bit warmer, which will be a steam hub. So I'll put a steam hub here. Now, it will make us use more coal, but it will keep the temperature up here, close to this level here, and, whoop, wrong key, and they'll be a lot happier that way. So let's fast forward again. Anyone that's free will come and start building, which is good. We've got a few free people there, so we can get them in there straight away and start looking after the food. Once our hunting tactics is finished, well, obviously that's going to give us an extra, what about another 10 people, if assuming they're all alive still, or not sick. And that means we can just make more of these and get more food organised. Okay. Breath of Hope. Sir, people have started to leave personal charms, beads, and written prayers at shrines as votive offerings. It seems it helps them keep their spirits up in these trying times. Well, I'm glad to hear that. I actually am. That's very good to hear. Give them some fake hope. I mean, give them some hope. Why did I say fake hope? Why am I thinking that it's all going to be in vain? Okay. Let's put a shrine over here because we want that to be producing nicely as well. So what we can do is if we put that down here, no, put there. I've already done 3 shrines. One there, one there. Did I not put a shrine over here? Mustn't have. Thought I did. Put a shrine there now. Okay. Although that'll be, once this is finished getting all the timber out here, we'll basically be pulling that one down as well. So, alrighty. That's functioning. That's functioning. It is chilly. That's functioning. Now, we don't have to run that 24 hours. We can run that. Let's say run it from 6 to 12. That's extended hours. And let's have the hothouse running extended hours. So I'll work a little bit harder, a little bit longer. But it should hopefully mean that we get a lot more food. And that's one of our goals. Okay, so research is finished. So now, let's do the hothouse installation. That'll actually give us a better level of installation, which means these will be another level up here. So that means they're less susceptible to a cold change that comes through, which we've got coming here. 3 to 4 days away, we've got a drop in temperature, a significant drop in temperature. So we want to make sure we've got plenty of food stockpiled. Okay, coal and timber is stockpiling up, so we need to do coal and timber. So now we can store more of that. Okay, so things are going okay at the moment. I won't say we're going really well, but we're going okay. Let's go into purpose. Field kitchens. So field kitchens raise the temperature of nearby workplaces by 1 level. Now that's what we want. We'll get that. Now if we put the workplaces near the, the kitchens near the workplaces, shrines are, so hope has risen. Yay, our hope rises. Okay, so let's do some kitchens. Field kitchen. Now we want to put these near a workplace. So obviously we're going to put one there. We will put one right smack bang there because when we build the other coal refinery here, that'll cover that. And we'll put one here and we'll put one over here. So we'll put 4 in. And then hopefully, once they're all built, we can put some people in there and then raise the level. So at the moment, so that's cold, so that means there's a moderate risk of getting ill. These guys here are cold as well, so we need to lift it up a bit. The Londoners prey on discontent. A few are persuaded. A member of the Londoners is talking to a crowd. He's trying to scare as many as possible into joining the exodus to London, but his visions of doom ring false in the ears of people who are content with the situation in our city. So we've got a couple of options. We can let him speak. Now, as I said, visions of doom are ringing false in the ears of people who are content. So it's only the ones that aren't content. So really, do we really want them? Or we can ask a cleric to go around and reassure people with his big, thick cross and he can just beat people around the back of the head. What we're going to do is we're going to let him speak. So we'll just let that go and see what comes of that later on. We may have made a bad decisions, but we'll see. You promised people warmth, you broke your promise. Well, that's nothing unusual. I keep breaking my promises. So apparently that's no good. Now we could alleviate that by putting in a couple more of the steam generators, but I don't want to do that because it's actually cheaper to upgrade this than what it is to put multiple steam generators around, especially at this point in time when we're trying to get as many resources as we can. Okay, so let's put 4 in there, 3 staff, 1 engineer, and we'll do the same for the other ones. So 3. Oh, get out of there! Get out of there! Right, 3 and 1. Yep, it won't be 100%. I know that, but just enough to make a difference is what we want to do. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, so close at this time of day. Well, that's not going to help us, so there's no point looking at it at the moment. Now, as you can see, our hothouse is not hot enough, but that doesn't matter because we are closed. Right, so that doesn't matter that it's not hot enough. So when it swings around to the morning, that'll turn on, and then these will be right for temperature, and then they can go back to producing some food, which again, we need more food. Scouts number 2 have returned safely to the city. So we've got 220 timber, we've got 2 steam cores and 68 steel, which is very helpful indeed. So we'll send them straight back out. We're going to go to the walled colony, a sizable settlement surrounded by a low wall made of stone, ice and snow. No movement, no smoke. Well, that's always good. It means it's unlikely to be a Yeti's home. Alright. So what else we got to do now? Just transition through the night, so we'll just fast forward that. So we should have a whole pile of our hunters coming back and bringing back some raw food. So we're out of food again. Not a good thing. I'm going to do that. Captain, someone has to face the walls with predictions of doom for our city. Well, they probably know more than what we do. This is troubling, but people already fear we'll share Winterhome's fate, and scared minds are swayed by even the smallest nudges. Well, don't nudge them. Let's just ignore it. We don't want hope to fall anymore because we haven't got much hope left. And I need to be able to have a little bit of hope that I can take away from the people at some point. Common folk are vulnerable to such simple messages. Well, that's why we don't like the common folk. All right. Time flies when you're having fun. Right, so let's go back to fast forwarding time, which is what I was doing before. London's gained more followers. Yeah, happy with that. Okay, so back to the working day we go. So now you'll see our steam hub is functioning and our hothouse is functioning. That one there had some sick people, obviously. Need to get some more in there. That's okay. That's okay. 11 out of 15. That's okay. It's not perfect, but it's okay. Everything's okay. Just. Alright. So medical is our problem. Health is our issue, plus also hope. So we need to increase our hope. Hothouse installation should be finished in this day, this work day. Let's fast forward the time a little bit there. Scouts will be ready, not too far away. So the numbers of sick is actually coming down, which is great. It's great. Now I will tell you, in other games I've played of this, and I'm playing another 2 series on from when I started recording this series. Like as in solo play, as we finish our research. I can tell you I've never had a colony where I've had no sick. People appreciate the field kitchen we built for them. They've sent a delegation to thank you. We've already thanked our brothers in faith who run the kitchen, and we'll keep them in our prayers in this frozen wasteland. Anything that keeps one warm is a lifesaver. I'm glad to hear that. And hope will rise. Good. More hope to take away. All right. Now, hothouse is done. So we need to go back into research. So the hothouse now will be even better off. So if we have a quick look at the hothouse. So the hothouse is now livable. So a very low risk of getting ill. So that's fantastic. So that's really good. So that means that they will continue on nicely. Now, if I put another 2 hothouses in, they'll be over here. And hopefully that's enough from the Steam Hub to get them going. In fact, let's do that. Let's do that right now. Right now. Because we need food. Food. Right. So put a road across there like that. So that's joined. Right. So that should be all good. Now, research. Let me have a look-see. Healthcare installation. Medical post, infirmaries, house of healing, care house will be warmer, +1 heat level. That's pretty important. Let's do that because we have got this cold coming. And if we are dropping our sick, like as in improving the health of our little community, then we want to make sure we can give that the best possible chance. Because like I say, I will screw that up very quickly. So let's make it as good as we can, as early as we can. Care house, 15 out of 20, 1 out of 20, so that's fine. That care house is 1 out of 20, 15 out of 20. Probably can, yeah, let's do that. Let's get rid of that. I'm going to get rid of that one. Don't need too many of them, otherwise we're wasting our heat. A short sermon, let's do that. Raise hope a bit. We need a bit more hope. Faith. Nothing to do there. Our book of laws is still going. Right. Well, we're getting there, people. We are getting there. Getting closer to a drop in temperature, but we'll see how we cope. Once I've got these 2 hothouses here going, I think we should be a little bit better off. They won't come into effect, obviously, till our next game day, so we'll fast forward. Now, we've got our scouts. Quickly go over there. And I'm talking a lot and going very quickly. The refugee from Winterhome. The man we've seen from afar was nowhere to be found. Searching his burrow, we found a diary of a scientist who fled Winterhome. After the starving city fell into chaos, its leader, an army captain, appointed himself an absolute ruler. He tried to impose order using force. Plenty of people, disgruntled, deserted the city, and most of the others rebelled against him. Take resources. Now, this will be the Lord, I'm assuming. So, we got some resources there. And what we will do is send that to the Frozen Grove, and then they can go back to the city. That's okay. Go back to there. Freezing homes. Uh-oh. Let's heat all homes. Keep them heated for 3 days. You'll have to start heating 16 cold homes within 24 hours, then keep them heated for 3 days. 8 cold homes within 2 days, then keep them heated for 2 days. Let's heat some homes, and what we'll do is we'll do it the nice, easy way. A steam hub. One there. One there. And I don't really need one there. Alright. So let's go 1, 2, max. Max. Right, so we're almost out of free peoples to work. So fast forward, get them to build these. This should raise our living level. So at the moment we're at chilly. Close this time of day. Now what we might do is let's make a 24 hour now. Let's go in here. You can run all night. Let's do a 24 hour shift in the hot houses. Let's get some food built up. Let's see how quickly we can build our food up. Alright, so now we got livable. So maintain at least livable living conditions in homes. So we got 7 out of 10. Why have I got 7 out of 10? Another act of vandalism. The Londoners have defaced more walls, urging everybody to join them and abandon the city. Send a cleric to reassure people. Hope will fall slightly. Ignore it. These are just words. Well, let's send a cleric, because obviously it's going to not impact our hope quite as much. So, where are houses that have issues? All right, let's go and see if we've got any that need to be upgraded. Bunkhouse. Do those. That should fix those. Livable. Bunkhouse. Okay. So he's outside of that. So is he, obviously. They will be too. Oh, I tell you what. Why is... No. All we're going to do now is maintain it. So we're right. So we're okay. We're all good. So now, where do we get 15 people from? Do we get some people coming with that last lot of scouts? I didn't notice. Timber. We need more timber. Okay. Oh, no, it's because... Duh. It's because I knocked down the tent to upgrade them. That's why. Okay. Losing the plot. All right. Let's fast forward a little bit. It's almost time to end. In fact, it is time to end the episode. We'll just fast forward to the start of the next day. The working day. And we're there. Okay, so now they've finished those two buildings. We're all well and good. Our food, well, we've got plenty of raw food coming in at the moment. They're going to transfer that across into rations, and we should be okay for now. All right, well, that's it. Thank you for joining me here at Frostpunk. This is DoughBoy Gaming. Don't forget to press the like button or the dislike button if you so choose to. And also consider subscribing to the channel. We would love to have you join us for our gaming fun. Don't forget, we do now live stream. So keep an eye out for live streams. Particularly at the moment, we're doing City Skylines, Farming Simulator, and also there is very soon going to be some live streams on Civilization 6. So, until the next time we see you back here in the frozen wastes, this is DoughBoy Gaming, you wishing you a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, or night, no matter where around the world. Take care of yourself and your loved ones. See you later. Bye.